Hello there. Tonight we are going to be looking at um, this claim. It's a claim that surfaced, and it's really important for us to question this claim carefully. So the claim is, I'm looking at my notes here, that um, there's some news circulating that alleged non-human skeletal remains said to be over 400 years old, and they were found beneath a church in Mexico. So the real question isn't, can we believe this? Is it true? That kind of thing. The question is, what's the process behind all of this? How was something like this? How can they prove it? How can you actually prove it? And who's going to do the testing? And how does a story like this move from the private sector? Because certain people supposedly found these remains, and um, which would be like a private claim. So that now they're trying to make it public. So I've already laid some cards, guys. And so I want to get um, right into the cards. I'm trying to find my comments here because I know you guys are here. Why are they not showing up? I don't know. Okay, so let me see. Um, okay, if let me put something in. Let me put something in the chat. See if we can get this going. Okay, that's me. Okay, so I've gotten the cards. I'm gonna bring you guys down so that you can see the cards also. So I had some questions that I asked, and I'll take you through them. I kind of talked about them just now, but you know, I'm to the point where I think we need to just make sure that what we are hearing these days, that we question everything, because this is the time that things are just being exposed. So we want to know. Okay, so the first set of cards that I have here, just a second. The first question that I had, um, where's my questions? I have my notes. I have my notes, guys. Um, it's about the claim itself. And this is the cards that came up. We have the I. Hope you guys can see them. I'll leave them down. We have the I. We have the Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Hermit. Now, this is about the claim. And that I immediately says something to me about surveillance and, people are really paying attention. Who observed this? Um, something is, it's like they're presenting something that's a revelation, but I don't know if it's really a revelation, because I have a feeling that if it's true, I don't know, I can't say it's true, but if it is, it's something that people already knew about. So that Four of Cups is telling us to have some discernment about what we're seeing here. And so, really pay attention. It's kind of like they're holding something to themselves. We may not get the whole all the information. And then we have the world card here, and that world card is more about the global reach, that there's a wide audience that's keeping their eyes on what's going on with this. And then we have the hermit card, like I said, the hermit here. And the hermit card is saying that there's knowledge that's been withheld and it's being selective and controlled. We're not surprised to hear about that. So when I look at that, as far as the claim itself, it's like the claim is not about the remains themselves, it's about the visibility. So something is being shown in a limited way to a global audience, you know? So I think we need deeper information about these remains, you know, because it's isolated and controlled at this time, which is what this Four of Pentacles is saying. But we are keeping our eye on it. So, you know, but the interesting thing is that to me, this does not read as a sudden revelation. You know, it reads more as selective exposure, because that hermit and the world together is more about controlling the information globally. So I think that's pretty much what the narrative is that they want to control it globally, whatever it is. And then we're talking about the next set of cards that I have here. I wanted to talk more about the evidence. And we have April, which, you know, they may give us some more information between now and April, but this card I think is more about timing, not in a more in a literal sense, and maybe how the structured rollout is going to be, or you know, the staged exposure, however they want to give it to us. You know what I'm saying? So the cards that we have after April is we have the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Sun. Okay, so that Five of Pentacles is about lack, exclusion, and limited access. So, of course, there's limited access. I mean, it's not like we're going to be able to see what they have like right away, you know. So we're kind of excluded from it. And then the Four of Pentacles, again, we have that Four of Pentacles again. They're holding on tightly. They are controlling the resources. So it's like, guys, you know, like I'm saying, you just got to be careful about, you know, what you believe until you can get some proof. But here is the Sun, and the Sun is saying, yeah, there's going to be some kind of illumination on this, some clarity and some truth eventually. So it's not saying that, you know, this isn't true, but you know, we have to get more clarity on it, and we may get some more exposure about it eventually. But it's not, they're not just going to come out and tell us, yeah, this is true. And so to me, that means that the evidence is restricted, of course, and they're holding back the information, but the real verification will come when they let the public see it. That's what the Sun is about. When they show us undeniable proof. I can understand it's been under there for 400 years. Why now? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it suggests that we have, like, you know, limited access right now, and they are going to be selective in the presentation. So the next group of cards I wanted to know about the custody layer. You know, who's in control? Who is claiming this? And we have the tree. The tree is about long-standing structures, institutions, you know, lineage. lineage and systems. So we know we're working with that kind of thing already. That's nothing new. But again, I would, like I was saying before, who who's controlling this whole thing? And so we have here the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and also the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so um, that Wheel of Fortune is talking about cycles, timing, shifts, and that Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is slow and methodical. So the process is going to be slow. That Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration and, them working together and that kind of thing, doing, having teams to analyze everything. So it's clear to me that if a real verification happens, it will move slowly through the institutional processes. So it's going to be like labs and collaborations and peer reviews and all that kind of thing. And it won't, it's going to be more procedural. So if you're looking for something dramatic to come out of this, um, I don't think we're going to get anything big and like big proof right now. So it's just going to be slow, and they're going to be collaborating with one another and that kind of thing. Okay, and the next question I asked was, what is what is this all about? What's the incentive of this coming about right now? We always have these things that all of a sudden things happen. Okay, which is very interesting. And the first card I have up is the tankard. That's all about um, the public excitement and that kind of thing. Um, Viral, and it's about getting people talking about it. And then we have here, we have the Ten of Cups, um, the Queen of Wands, and the Hermit shows up again. Okay, so that tankard plus Queen of Cups plus the Ten of Cups, we're talking about, like I said, public excitement, emotional unity, engagement, all about it, people talking about it, that kind of thing. And that Queen of Wands, this Queen of Wands here, we're talking about the charisma, like it's going to be personality driven. So, which means to me, somebody's going to step forward and they're going to be the person that's going to really be talking about it. And then we have this Hermit again, selective withholding. They're selectively withholding things. They're going to give us what they want us to know. I would think again that we all know that there has been a lot of distractions going on, and so again, selective withholding for some reason. Um, so there is this incentive in the attention, and the incentive is about the charismatic presentation and all this withholding that's going on. Now, this is the second time that's come up in these cards. So they're going to withhold the information until they're ready to give it to us. And so the media may be all over this and that kind of thing. So it's clear that there's an incentive for this story to generate excitement and emotional engagement. But guys, that's just because they want us um, to be distracted at this time, is what I feel. So they're going to control, even if it's true, they're going to control how we get the information. Okay, and so the likely trajectory, what's going to happen now that they put this information out there? How's it going to go? And I have this wedge card here that came up. And this wedge card it's about division. Um, it's all about them controlling the narrative to be what they want the narrative to be. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Okay, and then we have enjoying the gossip, private relationship, and tired of the drama. I think that's all of us anyway. So there's going to be this speculation thing going on because of this enjoying the gossip. People are going to be talking about it, that kind of thing. But they're gonna handle it like behind closed doors. So they're going to be kind of controlling the gossip. They're controlling the narrative as we know it already. So that's what they're doing, and then eventually we're going to get exhausted with all the drama, just like we are right now. So this story is like it creates um, division because of this wedge. Is what they're always trying to do is create division and speculation while um, the real decisions are happening behind closed doors. That's that private relationship thing. Um, so the public, we just grow tired because where's the evidence? We want to see some evidence. So um, without that independent verification, and I know that I looked all this up. I can't think of the man's name now. I didn't put it in my notes, but they've been doing interviews about this and that kind of thing, and it's likely just to become another cycle of speculation, and eventually just fizzle out because it's going to go around and around the news cycle, like I said, and then we're just going to get tired of all the drama. I mean, until some other things happen, guys, it's just going to be, that's just the way it is until things really start moving in another direction. And I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. So, okay, that was my read. So let me come back and let me see. Let me find my chat and see what you guys are talking about here. And we have, hi, Witch Digital, good to see you. And BJW, good to see you, Barb. Everybody, it's good to be back and to see you all. Do you have any questions about anything that I've read on so far, guys? If you do, let me know. All righty then. Um, I just want to step on for a quick minute and do a read on that because that was kind of, that was one of the big headlines about these extraterrestrials that are out there, and I just wanted to take a quick look at them. All right, guys. So if nobody has any comments or anything, thank you all so much for stopping by, and I will see you all on the next read. Have a good evening.